Welcome to the rolling Harrier with the Dude Boy. How to do this is the sticking controls. You can't be taught how to do a rolling Harrier. You can only be given the inputs. The rest is sort of up to you, and like you've heard before, timing is sort of everything. Charlie and I learned from Bone Doc how to get our rolling Harriers started, and awesome video by him. We decided to incorporate something a little different here. We've never seen anything like this on the internet, so hopefully this helps you out. The rolling Harrier is one of the most difficult 3D maneuvers to sort of master, and we're far from mastering it, but we can get the airplane rolling around. So the first thing we have to do is say, all right, which direction do we want to, which way do we want to go? In this case, we're going to get the airplane to rotate to the left. Now, when the maneuver is done properly, the airplane is going to roll continually left in a right circle. If it starts to sink, that means your inputs have gotten out of sync and something's wrong. So just botch it and get out of it and start again. So basically, once you start the roll, you're going to immediately have to incorporate some of your right rudder and touch it down, because as soon as you roll it over, it's immediately going to go upside down and want to sink. While it's coming on its side is when your rudder is coming over to help keep that level, and your elevator steers along with your rudder in conjunction. So basically, this is what the sticking is to get your left rolling Harrier happening. Okay, it's as simple as that. If you can just get into this mode here and just practice with your radio, getting it to do this hard with the ailerons to the left, and just back and forth with your rudder. Okay, and that's getting you into that Harrier mode, and adjust the speed accordingly. Okay, it's important that you keep your airplane with the nose up. That might require more of the elevator input when it's either in its regular or inverted position. To do the right rolling Harrier, which means the airplane's going to roll right and in a outside left continuous circle. So 360-degree circle while it's rolling right. All right, and basically same thing but reversed. Okay, and you're gonna have to put a little bit of that down elevator as soon as she comes in on its side, immediately at the same time with your rudder going to the left. Okay, and while you pull back is when you have to swish your rudder back in conjunction with your elevator, and this will give you your right rolling Harrier circle. And again, keep your power in mind. Keep that throttle. Throttle is very important. You know, you have to manage that throttle, and to get you in and out of trouble, and also to slow the maneuver down as well, and to get you into the high alpha positions. And again, stay on low rates to get started, so your roll rate is as slow as possible. And as you pick up your talents on this, you can start increasing your roll rate a little faster, and do it however you please. So let's get on to the field and see how it's going to go. Practice this maneuver low. Okay, slow the airplane down, and it's just important to sort of keep the nose up. If it slows down too much, begin to sink. Sometimes throttle is a good thing, and just keeping the nose into that sort of high alpha position. Now, the Mojo's characteristic is it doesn't need a lot of elevator, you know, because inverted. That's just the way it is. When it comes over you like this, that's where you say, "Oh, that freaks me out. I'm not sure what to do there." Okay, rely on the sticking, you know, on what your sticks are doing, not what your eyes are seeing, because disorientation in this kind of maneuver will kill you every time. Okay, there's a point in this position here when you can sort of hook up on it to get the thing to spin around a little bit faster. Okay, a little bit more in the rudder command right here. Okay, can really get it to tighten up. Okay, or you can relax a little bit and just sort of give it just a little bit of input. Try and slow the roll rate down just a tad. and that will require a little bit more input because the airplane wants to sink because of less power. Now we're going to roll to the right. So same thing, same inputs. All right, going to give her a hard one here and say, oh, what is that going to do? Just take it around, give her a hard one, and feel how it just sloppy, sort of almost like a barrel roll. Hold it a little bit, see what it does. Okay, well, it's almost resembling a Harrier there. Get into that rolling position before you start using the other inputs. It's okay to bounce around a little bit. And that's rolling to the right. Okay? And the airplane is doing a left circle rather than a right circle. Now, you should really master it one way before trying it the other way. I know my buddy Charlie, you know, sort of mastered them both together, and I said, my God, like, what are you doing there? But some guys catch on to things, you know, easier than others, and that's just the way it is. It's a good thing, though. See, I work on that elevator a little bit to bring it around and get it out of that sinking motion and keeping it really, really close. Okay. When you're trying to keep it into a little bit more of a higher alpha, a little bit of a higher alpha mode, okay, we can stick our high rate button on and see what our roll rate is going to do. Okay. Say, whoa, that's just wicked, 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 wicked. How that turns. Okay. It's just more of a very little input, okay, because I'm on the high rate, and there, as you can see, use my rudder lot to keep it in that mode where I want it right in front of me, kind of thing. What you want to remember is just use a lot of elevator to keep it inverted, and the timing has got to be basically right spot on. Otherwise, the tail's going to come whipping around. She's going to go on inverted and want to do a flat spin. Okay, so that's sort of flying around dangerously. But notice the position of the nose. It's pointing up, like sort of almost spinning out of control. Okay, because it doesn't require very much aileron at all. And the faster that's rolling, the quicker your sticks have got to be. When the airplane starts to sink, you know that your timing is out and you've lost it. So, better idea on a high alpha rolling Harrier right there. You can see very little input, okay, and a very fast turn rate. Okay, so. And spinning that airplane to the right. Trying to keep the nose up. And that's the rolling Harrier, best explained by your dude boy. And remember, keep low. Keep the airplane low. Don't worry about crashing. We're only on a flight simulator, so things get better from here. Rock on.